Well, hello everyone. I'm glad to be back today. We are with eSeniors GT3 World Championship Club. If you are new, we are a racing club in simulation mode with ACC, and today it's LMU Le Mans Ultimate GT3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And remember, simulation racing is a sport. So that makes us athletes, 50-year-old plus athletes. And if you are not in the club and just watching, join us at eSeniors GT3 World Championships.com. Yes, sir. We are doing Interlagos today. It is season 18 for the club. It's not season 18 for Le Mans Ultimate. I think we've only been doing it for second year now. But yes, we've got a full season here. So welcome. I see somebody on the stream called Rushka. Hello. I'm not sure who you are. And Terry Throwbridge is on now too. Look at that. Anyway, we are at Interlagos. It is GT3 cars. We are getting set for a race. And let me get up the standings for you to look at. There are the standings. Let me see if I can get my screen so I can see what it looks like. There we go. So Graham Brooks is in first place. He has had 3 wins. Look at that. Maximum points, 102. In second place is Steve Howells. His 2 qualifying races are second. That's why he's in second. So we knock off 1 race in this league. In third place is 72 points. Within striking distance still. Lots of races to go. Jose Alves from Portugal is in third place with a 3rd and a 5th place finish. Closely followed by Stuart Packham also with a 3rd and a 4th place finish. He's got 50 points also. So that's one to watch between those 2. Next in 5th place is Derek Bird, certainly within hunting distance. He's got a 6th and a 3rd place. And Alexandra Rosik from, I'm trying to think and remember, Czech Republic. He is in 6th place with 40 points. Everybody's close to that after that. 36 points for Bruce, 36 points for John. He hasn't raced much. He's got a 2nd place finish there in the last race, so he's probably going to climb up a little bit. Anyway, that is the rest of our standings for everyone. We are 5 minutes away from trying to do a better job of broadcasting here. One warning. Got a little bit of a stomach flu, so if I disappear on you guys for a few minutes, that is why. I will not go into any more detail than that, but that would be the reason that I go silent for a while. I'll give you a warning. But yeah, the guys are out practicing right now. 15-minute practice for this race, 15-minute qualification, and a 30-minute race. 30 or 50? Let me think about that for a second. I believe, it's a sprint, 30 minutes, that's correct. 15-minute races on the weekend. So our schedule, if you don't know it, is the sprint is on Sundays. And then we have a multi-class race, which are a lot of fun on Fridays. And Sundays is the GT3 Long Championship, which is a 50-minute race, which is becoming an issue just for everybody to know, is in the sense that 50-minute races, some of these GT3 cars can't make it on a full tank. And we've been practicing with pit stops and discerning what fuel, how the fueling works on this game, or this simulation. Sorry, no, I'm not going to use the word game. It is a, get on here with somebody else so we get some sound in the background. Boy, a lot of people on the same car here, a lot of Porsche cars today. Why am I all getting all the same cars? It can't be all in Porsches. Hopefully it's not a game issue. That's weird. Everybody looks like they're in a Porsche. I'm just playing around here. Maybe I'll let you guys see what I'm up to. And let's get rid of a few things. This is what I'm looking at, and I have to turn on the browser. And what else will I show here? Driver info. Let me see, gap to leader, driver information. There we go. Yes, I'm not sure why everybody is showing the same car. That can't be true. Serbia, sorry, Roshka. Serbia. Are you racing and on the stream at the same time? That's pretty impressive. So let me see what is going on here. Let me find somebody out on the track. Graham, look at this. You're seeing what I'm seeing. Looks like everybody is in the same kind of car. I don't really want to restart the game. Well, maybe I should. That makes much more sense, doesn't it? Well, bear with me. We got lots of time to go here. I am going to restart the game. Oh, do I really want to do that? Then I might lose all the towers. And let me make sure this is what's going on. Graham Brooks shows as a BMW. If you're on track right now, looks like he is in the pits. Just find somebody. John Saunders. Saunders is supposed to be in a Ferrari, and it looks like he's in a Porsche. Okay, I'm going to go and restart the whole game. Let me go and put the intro screens up for you to see something. And I'll put my face up there just so you know I'm around while I restart the game here. That is really weird, huh? Hey, this is it is still a game in progress, isn't it? Online. Oh, let me get rid of the stuff on the screen here. You're seeing the towers. Get rid of that stuff for you. All right, so let me restart the game. Hosted. I'll just chat while I'm doing this. Yes, we have a server. Richard McKay. That's big news. Richard McKay will be with us today. He's a rookie driver. Much to know what car he's in. We'll find that out in a minute. eSeniors. There we go. We're restarting as we speak. You can hear the game music in the background, probably. Spectate. Yeah, so it's still technically it is still technically this is still a early release, although it's not going to be early release for much longer. I'm wondering when I'm going to lose my connections to the server in my broadcast booth. That was what I was worried about. Nope, it's coming back up. Let's see. The game's not up yet, still loading. Now it's showing 0 load. There we are. Watch. Ah, we've got Jose in a BMW. There we are, guys. There he is. There we go. So we're back. We're back in action. Put the session info, put the driver up, refresh overlays page, the tower. There we are. We got everything back up. Thank goodness. Oh, I got to get rid of all these things on the display here for you. Oh, there. Unfortunately, I have to have this little camera thing on the side. All right, so let's just take a peek at who's racing today. Howells, Bird, Newcomb, Saunders, everybody's here. And there's McKay showing here. I don't see Mr. McKay. Oh, MAC, that must be McKay. Yeah, it is McKay. Ah, he's hiding. He's a rookie, so he's hiding his name. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? He is not used to being here, so let's just find where Mac is. Our Mac is what it shows. There he is in the Lambo. The rookie. The rookie. The rookie. We are in quali mode now. And let me show, what will I show for the panel? Just getting myself set up here for the Alexander Rosic. I got the right pronunciation, I think. There's other people on the stream today. I know Terry's watching. Terry has always watching. Where am I? What am I supposed to do next? So we should be getting some times up pretty soon. If I can get the right data on the tower here. Tower data. Sure what that is. Sure why we're not getting times just yet. Oh, here we go. Gap to leader. That's what I want to see. There we are. So Bird, there we go. We got Derek on the screen, and look at those. Look at those brakes. Just the red, cherry red brakes for Derek here at Interlagos in São Paulo, Brazil. So that is Derek. And Brooks, as usual, is up there. He is got the leading time of 1:35.89. And the gap to Saunders is half a second plus. Let's just get on board with Saunders. Saunders in the Lambo, I believe. No, Ferrari, sorry. That is Sambro in the Lambo. Get a different view of him. Yes, unfortunately, you have to see my mouse at the same time. How is Mr. Mack doing? That is Richard Mackay. Let me think to see if I have, I don't see progress really. So I can't see the gap to how they're doing in their particular lap. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Here is there is something here. Let me look it up. I know I've got something that I can show. That is what I can show. There you go. Now we have, that should at some point show, look at that. Brooks has opened up a 1.5 second lead to his best time. So we should see, I'm just going to put Howells up here now. We should see on that graphic on the right, we should see their sector time. So Howells is not improving. I'll have to go down the board here. How is Jose doing? Jose is gaining. He's up 1/10 of a second in his BMW. 1/10 of a second might get him into 4th place. So let's just follow Jose. And then I'm going to get on my favorite screen, folks. The in-cockpit screen. He is in the big bad BMW. Coming up on the next sector. Haven't practiced. You're not in the race today. Oh well. You're at work, but you're watching the race. Good for you, Alexander. And he is improving even more. I don't know if that's that graphic is showing 0.6 of a lead now on his previous lap. Now I am not sure whether that is accumulated or in that sector only. Just want to do something here with my voice. Oh, we lost him. Okay, who's next here? Who's next? Who else will we show? We can show, let's see how Howells is doing. He is not doing well. Well, Alves jumped up, didn't he? He's in third place now. Let's see how John's doing on his lap. Am I reading that graphic properly? And that green means he's 0.3 up on his time. I wonder if that is the target time. No, that's target time. Not sure what that graphic is all about. So this is Saunders. He is in the Ferrari. It's this nice cockpit view. We'll just see for Saunders what happened. Oh, purple for sure is better. For sure is better. So that purple is great. Now whether that is purple usually means best all round. Here he comes down onto the straight. This is the final straight, I believe. Or is it the back straight? There he is. He improved a little bit. Look at that. Purple times were best all around. All right, Saunders, so he got a little closer. Let's go back. Is Alves on the track? He's doing an out lap. Let's see how Derek Bird is doing. Derek is just coming down the straight now. How about Michael McLennan? How is he doing in his lap? That is a plus lap. Let's just watch that. That could be a plus time to the target. Target time meaning Brooks's time, but then it flips at the end to for the driver. Let's just watch to see what happens here with McLennan's times. See, he's over time. He's a second down. But those are his best times. So did McLennan move up? See, look at that. I think that's how it does. It pops up for the personal, the best kind of thing. All right. So when Jose is on his out lap now. He's finished his out lap. He's on his first lap. He went into the pits, made a change. Who else have we got with Derek? Let's watch Derek. Here he comes. Let's just see when it flips. If he improves. He improved a little bit on his best time. Krister's up there in 6th place. Let's give him some love. Hi, Krister. Krister's not in a Porsche, though, is he? He's in a McLaren. Why is it not switching to Krister? That is Derek. I'm not getting Krister here. There we go. That is Krister. How is he doing? He's just coming around, not showing any lap time, so maybe he disqualified, went out of bounds. Who else is close? Well, Throwbridge, Terry, is very close. Oh, he's just going into the pits. How is Shed? McLennan just dropped into 9th. Saunders is improving. He's got only a half a second down here. How much time have we got left? 4 minutes left in quali, as you can see. I assume the sound is okay. Nobody's complaining. I'll change my sound a little bit here because I'm a little loud. I think I'm going into the red. Change that to 6. That should be a little bit better. I'm still going in the red. There, that's a little bit better. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's go on with Saunders because he is only a half a second behind. He's on the front row. There he is in his Ferrari. He is not showing any. Oh, it's an outlap. It's an outlap. How about Alves? How about Jose? Jose is a plus 2.23. It's a little confusing, that graphic, I think. It should really show... it's very hard to see if the driver is improving on his lap when it shows it that way. Oh, that was a very bad middle sector. But I'm pretty sure those times are 2 with respect to the target time of Brooks. Brooks actually improved, I think, a little bit. Yes, he did. He improved by 2.2 seconds because there, see, look at that. That is Jose improving on his time. Brooks has got another 0.2 of a second up on John, so he improved there. Is anybody challenging for second? Oh, Howells is challenging here. Let's see what he's got. No, he's in the pits. Is Jose challenging? Jose looks like he is going on a pretty good lap. Were we just watching Jose? Probably we were, eh? How about Nick Newcomb? What is Nick in? Nick is in a Lexus. Let's see what the Lexus looks like inside. That's a pretty good... I think green means he's improved on his own time. That's a grunty car, that Lexus, isn't it? Nice. Ooh, middle sector's not bad either, I think. So, here he comes. Nick did not improve on his own times. Didn't look like it anyway. 137, he's 2 seconds back, but he didn't jump up to better bird. I am going to switch here to, just for you guys to get a wing view later. How much time we got? 54 seconds. How is John doing? He's still out there trying to get some times in 0.23 to the target. That is not going to help him. Look at that. His front wheel is nicely red. Okay, he's gone into the pits. Who's still out there? Nick's still out there. Nick Newcomb is 3/10. He needs 3/10 on Bird to get into 5th place. How many people have we got watching here now? We have got 5 people watching, supposedly. Say hello if you're watching. I see Terry's there. And I know that was Alexander Rokic was there earlier. He is at work, but he's watching. Good for you. Yeah, you did say, Alexander, that you weren't going to be able to race today. Who else is there? Aaron Shannon is out there. Let's see how he's doing. Nick's coming around the last corner. Here he comes. See, I don't get it. See, all those times look purple, yet Nick did not change. Nick didn't change at all from his, with respect to his time from the lead. So I'm not sure what all that means. Anyway, we're just watching. Again, we're still in a beta mode, so I see a little bit of light on the track there. I wonder what time the race is. I don't see a time anywhere, a time of day, I should say. Most people are racing with the standard setups and modify them slightly. The standard setups are definitely drivable in LMU. A number of us have bought setups. Is he into the pits? Yeah, he's into the pits. Anybody else still out there? We have got no time left in quali. All right, so that is our podium. Mr. Brooks has the lead in the podium, followed by John Saunders, then Stuart Packham, and Jose Alves. Next is Howells. So Howells is up there. Oh, Howells is in second place Howells is in second place in the standings. He's had second places all along, so that is a bit of Interesting that he has not qualified higher than that, but because he qualifies very well.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for
There
a race
we go.
start.
Race start. Okay, let me get the right panel up here now. Gap to leaders. Gap to next. Refresh overlays. We will put the driver info is no longer quali data, but driver info. There it is. Let's see what that shows. I forgot what that. Maybe I'll show it that. No, I don't like that one. I do not like that one. I'll try and get the starting order going. Here is the starting order. Let's see if that works today. Hello, starting order. Get rid of the tower. Not sure how that works for starting order. Oh, I'm going to show it. There it is now. Should be getting it quite soon. There we go. So in first, we've got Graham Brooks in the BMW. Next is John Saunders in the Ferrari. Stuart Backham is up there in third, followed by Jose Alves in the BMW. Fifth place, Steve Howells and Derek Bird. Steve is a little bit further down in the standings. There is Nick Newcomb and Mr. Michael McClellan in the McLaren. Ninth is Christer Hjort, followed by Jose Caballero in the Mustang, the only Mustang. 11th place is Terry Throwbridge in the Lamborghini. Nick Newcomb, I think I saw there. James Parks in 13th. Richard Coulombe in 14th. I would say Richard, but he is an English folk. And last but not least, our rookie today, Mr. Richard McKay. There we go. And we are getting ready for the start. Let's find a good camera angle here. So yeah, this might be a little bit of a, it's dusk at least. Dusk at least. Let's try to find the overhead. There we go, there's the overhead. So where is Brooks? Let's get on board with Brooks here. Got the wrong guy, or no, I'll get on board with Saunders so we can see the start. Let's see if Mr. Graham Brooks, if John gets a good start, maybe he can keep him behind, but he has got such a great pace, Graham does. That is coming along here. We're going to get green soon. This is the straight Interlagos in São Paulo, Brazil. Great track, some nice interesting corners, some high-speed ones. There we go, there we go. And Brooks gets a great start. Saunders not so good. Stuart Packham and Alves are battling it out. They are side by side. Looks like Stuart is going to maintain his position. Let's keep going down the pipe here and see if there's any action. Oh, there's somebody, number 60. Who is that? Somebody, that's Stuart. That is Stuart. Oh, I got the wrong number there. Somebody is came out. That was Hugo, I believe. Yes, that was Hugo we lost. Just spun out a little bit there. And there we go. There's John already. Graham is leading the pack here. That is John looking at the back end of Graham. Stuart. Ooh, look at that. John. Ooh, stay with him. It's like Graham had a little bit of a slip there. Let's watch this. And look at that. Stuart Packham's behind here. We've got first lap is definitely... we have tire warmers on, but the first lap is definitely something you have to be careful of. Go on with Steve Howell here. That is Steve. Jose is right on Stuart's back end. Let's just watch these guys. We can see that way back there, and I think that is Graham, and followed by Hugo. Like John is, or Graham's pulling away a little bit, but there's got Jose and Stuart are at it. They are side by side. Is Jose got the inside track? Yes, he does. Here he comes, but looks like Stewart coming around the outside. Now he's got the inside in the next corner. Good job there by Stewart to maintain his position, but look at that, look at that. Jose is all over his diffuser. He's going to try another move here. Another move. He is side by side again. But that Lamborghini just pulls away at certain spots. Wow, wow, great racing, great racing. Looks like Howells is coming up on these guys now. Howells is in the Lexus. He is closely followed by Bird too, so I'm sticking with these guys for sure. The gap to Saunders is pretty big, but look at these 4, 5. Everybody's in contention here. And I'm trying some different track views. Look at that. Now Steve is pressuring Jose, so he can't. Oh, Howells looked like he lost a little bit there. And who is that? Is that coming up here at the back? Who is McLennan was after Nick for a second there. Let's get on board with some of these guys. There is Nick. Let's just go all the way up here. So that is John Saunders. He's just barely can see Graham. Graham's just pulling away with this one. Stewart is a second or two behind, or 2 seconds behind. But now we got Jose on Alves, sorry. Hey, things are spreading out slightly now. We got Nick. Nick's is probably the closest one right here, and we know Nick's got pace. He is second in the standing. So you gotta think that he is going to make a race of this in that Lexus somehow. Just trying to find a good camera angle. He's chasing down Derek Bird. Derek is in the Porsche, of course. Porsche, of course. How are the gaps here? Got anybody further down? Not too many further down. Krister is actually challenging McLennan a little bit there. But did I miss something? Was Nick? Yeah, Nick's definitely getting right on Derek's tail. Let's just take a peek. There's Derek. Sorry for the mouse going all over the place here, but that is because I'm working a bunch of screens. Cameras that changing cameras. Oh, look at this. Is he going to make a move? Is he going to make a move? Yes, he does. Here comes Nick. Here comes Nick on the Porsche with that Lexus. He's got the inside line. Nice pass, Nick. Nice pass. Look at that. Derek's definitely got some rear. Both his brake pedals are pads or cherry discs are cherry red there, so he's definitely got some rear what's the word I'm looking for, some rear brake bias, that's the word. But now Derek is not letting Nick get away. Here is Derek on Nick. This is the battle right now. Oh, the Porsche. See, look at that. He's still got some action going. These two guys are actually catching up to Howells. Howells is 3 seconds behind third place, so he is he has had 2 seconds and a fourth in the last 3 races. Here we go with this Porsche. He is definitely on Newcomb's tail. This is the race right now. He's right behind Nick. We'll go see the gaps later. Let's see if that Lexus can pull away. 2 Lexuses in a row there. Both Howells and and Newcomb are in Lexuses, and that Porsche catches up at the tail end at the end of that straight. Oh, Nick's looking a little ragged. Bird is smooth as silk as usual. Let's get a look at Bird from the wing here. And behind here, it looks like McLennan's caught up with these two guys too. That's Krister. Oh, what is going on here? What is that? Oh, that's Krister behind. Sorry, that's Nick behind right there. So Nick McLennan, I should say, has caught up with this pack, and Krister's not that far behind. But look at the rear end bias Derek has on that Porsche. He must be like the way it slides around corners. He's got a lot of bias there. But he's got pace on Newcomb. This is the only race in town right now. Although, we'll go at the Stewart. He's catching up a little bit to John Saunders, I think. But the cream of the crop is definitely Graham Brooks in that BMW. He has got a 5.5 second lead on second place. Let's just jump ahead to Stewart. That is what he is looking at. Stewart is in a Lamborghini chasing down a Ferrari, so bad of the Italians here. So he is 2 seconds back. We'll watch that one. Let me see if I can find somebody else here who's close. Well, the Krister has pulled a little bit away from, or McLennan's pulled a little bit away from Krister, but the Bird Newcomb battle is definitely ongoing. We are 10 minutes into the race almost. Hello, Lee. Hello, Lee. Thank you for joining us. I'm just looking at the chat there now. The purple boxes is how far off the purple sector times is their lap was. Oh, okay. So what do you think the green ones were? Is that the personal best of that driver? Because I'm finding it in qualifications have a hard time figuring out where they are on their own personal laps. I assume that if they had a purple in the previous screen, that meant purple would be they are improving on their own lap time. Didn't see too many of those in quali today when we were watching it. So this is the oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. This is the best. Oh, back here, Caballero is caught up with Richard McKay. James Parks had an issue a while back. Here's a little battle. Sorry, Richard is catching up to Hugo. There's a DNF on Parks there. I'm not quite sure what happened. If he had an accident, a technical problem, or what. Ooh, Bird is still, get back up here with Bird. He's right on McLennan's tail. Have a hard time getting away from this battle for fifth. Derek took a peek there. He's getting frustrated. I'm not sure I like the sound of that Porsche. Unless that's the sound of Nick's car. Sounds a little bit like a tractor there. Hey, look. Doesn't sound like a Porsche at all. Looks like a head. Howell's had a little bit of an issue. You hear that farting? I don't know what that is. Doesn't sound like a Porsche, that's for sure. Let's get ahead of the Lexus, see if that's what it sounds like there. And that doesn't sound like it's doing any farting. But I don't know what that's not a great sound. Oh, it looks like he pulled away there. Derek had a little bit of a problem. How is Mike McLennan looking at these two? He's definitely in touch. And look at that, he caught up to these two at the end of that straight. That Lexus, sorry, McLennan is a McLaren. That McLaren has some good high top speed. Up ahead, Derek is taking another peek. Sorry for always using this view, but I just love this view. Like a cockpit view, as you know. I know, what do you guys think on this stream? Is that a good Porsche sound coming out of that car? This is a battle that's just lasted all race, isn't it? There'll be no pit stops in this race, so what you see is what you get. Up ahead, maybe we'll do a little bit of, oh wait, we can't leave here, Bird taking another peek around the outside. Is he going to do an outside-inside move? No, he's not. And again, McLennan is keeping in touch, as is Krister. Krister's doing nice. Let's see what his, do I have best times here? Yes, I do. Best time for Krister is 1:38.8. Best time for McLennan is 1:37.8. Oh, there's Derek. He passed him. He passed him. Is he going to be able to hold it? I bet you he is. There he goes. There we go. There is the pass. There is the pass. Now Newcomb's taking another crack. He's not letting it go. Oh, a little bit of touching and rubbing there. Looks like Newcomb's got the inside. Whoa, 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 whoa. That Lexus had some better straight line speed. This is a battle and a half for these two guys. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get on board with Bird. He found something there for a little while. Now there was, I couldn't see. It was distracted for a second, so I didn't see if it was Nick that made a mistake. He is taking another crack, Bird is. How is this going to end? Wow, these two guys. He is putting such a lot of pressure on Newcomb. You can see some sparks coming off of Nick's car. He's got a lot of front rake on this one, on his car. I'm looking at the podium, and I have a feeling I might just grab these two guys and hear what they have to say during the podium interview. Or maybe I'll drag them in. I'd like to go and show some airtime on some of the other players, but drivers, but I really can't. Stewart's still in third place. They're only by a second and a half on Saunders, so if Saunders makes any trouble, has any trouble, that is going to have an effect. I'm going to go quickly over here to Throwbridge, because he is trying to chase down Richard Coulomb. It's getting a little darker. See, the headlights are a little bit more prominent on the track, so I'm going to take be very careful I don't miss something on Brooks or on Derek and Newcomb. But Throwbridge is taking a crack. Throwbridge is in a Corvette, I believe. No, he's in a Lamborghini. A McLaren. Let's go back to Derek. Derek's taking a peek around the outside. Tried an outside-inside there, I think. Again, these two guys are in a battle for the ages. One of the best battles I've seen in eSeniors for quite some time, I think. Quickly go back to Throwbridge. Here they come. Throwbridge is definitely on Richard. This is Battle of the Commonwealth here. Terry, I believe, is from Britain, whereas Richard is from Ottawa, Canada. So this is a Commonwealth battle. How is Bird doing? Bird's still behind. So I'm going to stick with this one because it looks like Terry's going to make it run here. Look at that. He's right on his tail. He got a slipstream for sure. I'm wondering if there's slipstream in this game. He's got the inside track. Coloma's going wide. There we go. That's a great pass. Great pass, Mr. Throwbridge. So let's get back to Derek. Great pass. I'm glad I caught that. Sorry. Also, who else is getting close? Well, McLennan is still right behind these guys again. Anything happens in the next 12 minutes with these two guys, a little touch, a little slip, and McLennan is poised to take advantage of it because these two guys are just battling it out, Up ahead there, Packham is gained a little bit on John Saunders. Just quickly watch, be careful you don't miss something here with this one. I'm going to jump to Stewart very quick for just a quick second. See if Derek is going to make a move here on this guy. Tires are going to start coming into play, I would imagine. So yes, I was glad to see Richard McKay join the crowd here in LMU, another LMU driver. More the merrier. This is a nice showing for 15 drivers. Look at that, Derek. He took a peek. That was definitely a little outside-inside move that he had on Nick there. These guys have been racing each other for a long time. A lot of respect here. Derek took a quick peek. So back with Stewart. Stewart is definitely caught up to John. Stewart in a Lamborghini. Let's get on board with Stewart. This is what he's seeing. So we've got two battles coming now. Stewart, he was 2 seconds back on Saunders, and now he is right up there with him. So let's be careful we don't miss out on anything with Derek. Oh, did he get by? Oh, we missed it. He got by Nick. And we missed it. Now Nick is here. He is not giving up, so that was a pass somewhere. Sorry, I missed that. Let's just see if Derek can pull away here and solidify his 5th place finish. Bird is in 5th place. His best, let's see, where is Newcomb? He's not in the top 5 that I have on my list here. So Derek in 5th place. That would match a little. He had a 3rd and a 6th. Everybody else is ahead of him in the standings. Let's just take a quick peek in the standings. Howells is in 2nd place. Ooh, what happened there? Oh no. Uh-oh, something happened. All right, I just had a little glitch. Scary. Nick is now behind on here. So Derek's definitely pull away. And now Nick is being challenged by Michael McLennan. So definitely Nick has had a few little twists there. Up ahead, Stewart lost a little ground on that last lap. McLennan and Nick's best times are very close to each other. And Derek has a little bit better best time. They're all within a 1/10 of each other. In the order that they're actually sitting at their best lap time. So, all right, Nick has moved, or Michael's moved a little bit away. Let's just jump on board here with Stewart for a while, because he's challenging for 2nd place. That is big because John has missed a few races. I think that's why he's not up there in the standings. But Stewart is in 3rd place, and he will gain a spot on Jose Alves if he stays here. Yeah, he'll be in 2nd place in the standings. That's nice. Oh, he'll be in 3rd place, sorry, because Howells is ahead of him. So there'll be some changes in the standings if things stay as they are. So I'm not sure if John's been having some trouble. Let's get on board with Stuart. Again, Brooks is just pounding the laps in over and over. McLennan is definitely challenging Nick. And Bird has opened up a lead over Mr. Newcomb, so Bird definitely had pace. Yes, he put in a 36.4, so he was definitely being held back there by Nick. Our two races right now are these two. Stewart on Saunders and McLennan on Newcomb. Lots of time left, 7 minutes, and this is where the tires are starting to wear down a little bit. I don't have any driver data here. I know. Sorry about that. There's the driver data. This is a battle for second, as I'm saying. Very close, actually. So Saunders will definitely be feeling the pressure. Getting closer and closer to dusk. I'm not sure what this is doing with the track temperatures. Although, you know, I don't see that much of a difference in the track temperatures. How's the Corvette doing today? Oh, Corvette's in Cavallero is down there in 12th place. I'm wondering if traffic is going to play into play here. McKay is in last place, 50 or so seconds back. So there might be a little bit of traffic coming up. Let's go to John Saunders for a minute, or sorry, Graham Book for a minute. And there it is. Look at that. The announcer knows what he's doing. John just lapped Richard McKay. So that is going to start playing into things probably for Saunders and Stewart. Let's just watch Graham a little bit. Actually, let's get in his cockpit for a little bit. I always like showing the premier drivers what they're doing for their lap times. Now his lap time is 1:35.6, best lap time. And that is almost a full second better than John Saunders' best time. So Graham is definitely the cream of the crop in that BMW. Let's just watch how he's doing it. Coasting through that corner. Big right-hander here. One of the sharpest right-handers on the track. Now full throttle into a fast left-hander downhill. And now very sharp left-hander that's important for an exit, because this is the exit to the long straight. Let's just see what top speed he gets to the end of this one. Just for fun. Down by the grandstand, 250, 260, just about 260. I think he hit 258. Just for fun, we'll look at John Saunders' top speed now. John is in the Ferrari. Ooh, I don't see his speed. There it is, 236, 240, 250, 250. What did I just say? About the same top speed. And Stewart's right behind him now. Right behind him. So John is definitely feeling the pressure. Let's stay in the cockpit of this Lamborghini. I always thought the Lamborghini had a very nice dash. Look at the nice stitching it's got on there. It's like velvet on the GT3 interior of the... Oh! Saunders has got a mirror full of the Lamborghini. Let's just show you what kind of mirror he's got. That is what he's looking at. Well, Stewart's taking a run at him, very much so. The only other battle we've got there, we've got Krister is getting close to Jose, and Calaballero's getting close to Coulomb. But we can't get away from this one. We can't get away from, oops, this is what I want to show. We can't get away from this one. Looks like John had a good exit there. Whoa, Stewart went wide, a lot of speed there. Get on board with Stewart and see where he gets his. Here comes the, let's see if he makes a dent in the gap here on the long straight, just slightly, but this is such an important part of the track. Is Stewart going to go wide a little bit? Yeah, it's definitely easier to follow than it is to lead through these corners. Because if you want to take a little bit of a risk, might be able to get in there. Let's find McLennan and Newcomb are still at it, as is Krister on Alves. Just stay with McLennan here for a bit. Oh, but Stewart is definitely closer. Oh, and we've got some traffic coming up. Oh, we're taking a crack. He took a crack at him there. Let's just see how it happens with the, I know Richard will get out of the way as much as he can, but that doesn't mean it's not going to have an effect. There goes Richard. He got off on a corner and had no effect there. And who's next here? Howells is 10 seconds back. We're not going to see that. Looks like Krister fell behind a little bit, so we'll stay with Stewart on John. Big battle for second place. Got lots to talk about there. We have got 48 seconds to go. I believe this might be the last lap. Not sure how LMU does it, whether this is the last lap or not. Quite possibly could be. I don't know if there's an announcement that gets made that we might hear. Let's just see what it looks like in the cockpit. It may actually show in the cockpit for these guys. Don't see it. Let's just stay on board here. And we get on board with McLennan. This is still not over. This one's not over here. We also know how exciting and jumpy people get on the last lap when we're this close together. There's going to be some people taking some risks. We know that Mr. McLennan loves to take risks. He knows his breaking point, so he's going to try everything in this last lap to get ahead of Nick, to get in there for 6th place. Michael McLennan is definitely a racer. He's definitely a driver. He wants to get ahead all the time. Stewart's fallen behind a little bit here. May have taken a risk or two that didn't work out. But Michael is staying with Nick. Let's just see where Graham is. He is finished the race, so this is definitely the last lap. Here we go, flashing. There we go, these two guys. This is the way it's going to finish. John Saunders, then Stewart. Let's get on with Michael McLennan here. He knows this is his last chance too. Let's just see what he can do on the last few corners. That is it. No, this is the long straight, so that is it. That is going to be our finishing order, folks, for the race. That is it. Brooks, winner. Saunders, second. Packham next. Let me get this all set up. I am going to drag these guys into a podium interview if I can find them. Just hang on, John, or Graham. And let's see if Stewart is there. He is not. I'm also going to drag Derek and Nick. Hi, Derek. I want you to stay. You and Nick stay on after the interview here. I want to hear about your battle. Anyway, Graham Brooks, welcome. Great drive as usual. How was it for you? Routine. Graham.
When John's racing, but I think he's maybe doing too much hypercar, and he's doing very well at that, and practicing at that, and maybe he didn't get time to do this, but I don't know, he gave me an easy ride today.
Yeah, that was routine lap after lap. You had a good half second on your best lap, or second on your best lap compared to the other guys. But John, how was your race? You got hassled by Stuart near the end. I don't see Stuart's not around to talk to us, but how was your race, John?
Yeah, it was okay. I was pleased with second. I just couldn't get on top of Ferrari. That's actually just made it slow.
Oh, is that right? Stuart caught up to you near the end. Was that something that he was getting better, or did you make a little mistake somewhere? He caught up to you later.
Just probably a little quicker than me. If we'd have got a man on me on the straight,
Yeah, he came very close a couple of times. His best lap was 36.6. Your best lap was 36.4. So you had a little bit of pace on him there.
just made sure I ran off the last one.
Kept you ahead. Any either of you two guys, Graham and John, any issues tire-wise? How does this game for tire wear on a short track, short one like that? No issues there?
I never even look at the tyre wear. My widget shows the tyres are blue, and it seems to make no difference whatsoever to anything.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't.
Yeah, it doesn't seem. But you didn't see any handling difference near the end of the race?
Well, it gets ever so slightly slower. You lose a few tenths.
But not dramatic in a 30-minute race, huh?
No, it's fine.
Okay, let's get to Derek and Nick. That was a race for the ages. You guys were battling it all the way through. How much fun was that, Nick?
It was really good. Derek qualified ahead of me. I think it was about 4 or 5 laps, wasn't there? I think I was stuck behind him. And I thought my best is John Cow. And I managed, one of the laps, I managed to get right under his rear bumper. And I took the inside line just in the head and held the line.
Yeah, you were holding the line well. Yeah.
Nose to tail all 2 laps.
Yeah.
And then I made a mistake. I think it was at turn 3. I think I went a little wide, and then I think Derek held us off for a couple of laps, and then I made like one of the laps I really concentrated on getting really good exits on the previous 2-3 corners, and I managed to get under his rear bumper again. But then he came over and squeezed us like a lemon.
Yeah. So we saw that one. Yeah.
And I just shut my eyes and I was looking at my brake mark, and I knew the brakes like on the car were good, and I knew I was going to brake, and obviously I held the inside, and I didn't give him the switchback opportunity, and I held that, but that was a really good. I enjoyed them 2 moves.
Yeah. But then.
I made a spot. I qualified 7th and I finished 6th. It was a good race altogether. Then I got a little bit damaged, and I went wide, and then I was losing time all the time, and then Mike was up pressurising us.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
It was all good. I was struggling a little bit with the stable.
Take a breath, though, Nick. Take a breath. We need to hear from Derek. Derek, how did you find?
Yeah, it was good fun that. Swapping places a few times. Like I say, once I got by him second time,
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah, you're.
supposed to be best from the corners. I was able to get that little bit.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. You know, when you got your best time after you got ahead of him there, because your best was 137.1 and his best was 137.7. Yeah. No, it was fun to watch. Good racing, guys. Was there a little tap somewhere? Did I notice a little bit of a tap, or is that just a little bit of netco?
No, I don't think we
Oh, it looked like it a little bit.
No, not even when we were up against the wall going into turn 1 on that overtake. It was clean. As soon as I got my nose, well, like I got to the side of him, it was just like it was fair. It was,
Good.
nothing dangerous whatsoever.
I was saying on the stream, Mike Lennon's just sitting back there waiting for something to happen with you two and take advantage.
We never
Yeah, he was only at 10. His best lap was the 10th behind yours, so he certainly had pace there. But you guys, in your battle, you didn't lose much time, it didn't look like.
Well, I thought we all right. Steve got away from me. I think if Derek had managed to pass me earlier, I think he might have squeezed up on Steve a little bit early and give him a little fight. But, it was good. I'm not as good as in this car as I am in the Aston, that's for sure.
John, you got pressured near the end too a little bit by Stewart. Yeah,
Yeah, it was on me. He was catching every lap.
yeah.
Last lap, just
Yeah, his less. You were still 2/10 behind, ahead of him in your best lap, though.
first few laps.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Trying to keep up with Graham. After that, the pace is Graham's done some great times. I've been watching the actual race, and the race laps on there or in that region.
Yeah, you've been amazing. Yeah.
His qualifying lap was like really, really good. I'd like to watch that on the replay. But his times were phenomenal. I thought he led a good race, and I think with a lap to go or something, I think he was about 40 seconds ahead of me, which I was thinking, wow.
I think Graham, I was watching you down the straight, and I think you hit like 2:53 or something on the end of that long straight, whereas everybody else was about 3 or 4 kilometers behind. So,
I can imagine, yeah, he's probably got it, so he's running a lot
well, he's listening. Tell him, like, Graham, tell us your secret. Tell us your secret, Graham.
I put a post on Discord the other day. There is no secret. I just use the settings that are in game.
Yep.
And you've got two. You've got the LMU setup and you've got the CDA setup. And I found that the CDA setup was a little quicker than the LMU one. And all I've changed is a bit of brake bias and TC. The wing is as in the game. Anyone can have
Oh,
it.
good, good.
But yeah, it wasn't a secret.
Driving is a secret. Derek,
won't change much either.
no way. Yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see them have decent setups that you can drive in the game for free. Derek, before I forget, did you have a lot of rear brake bias? Because your back discs were just cherry red, whereas your fronts weren't.
No, it's just how this car is, even with the brakes fully open, with the ducts fully open.
Oh yeah.
Just overheats the back, yeah, it's just how it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I open them up fully and they're still glowing red.
Yeah. But it was just the rears. The rears were glowing. The fronts weren't. Yeah.
I've noticed that in replays.
Yeah.
Default is normally, default is normally open, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just how it is with this post. Well, the car that's about, but this one, yeah. Fully open and you red on back brakes.
Well, all right, guys. It's a long chat. It was fun. It was fun to talk to you guys, and great race. And it's nice to see 15 people on a Sunday afternoon. That's great.
Yeah, it's good. Enjoyed it.
Okay. Okay. We'll see you. Bye, guys.